Hey guys, Keith Yackey here with another episode of Character Counts. And this week, we're going to be looking at integrity. Action. Integrity. What exactly is integrity?
That was good. That was really good.
To reach back into integrity. Right on. Thanks so much. Integrity. What exactly is integrity? It's been often said that integrity is doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. And I like that a lot. But I think there's one step further we can go just a little bit more. It's not only doing the right thing, but it's doing it with the right motive. It's doing it with the right heart in mind. So I like to even boil it down even simpler yet. That's this. Integrity is doing what you're going to say you're going to do. Just do exactly what you say you're going to do. In fact, Jesus said it best when he said it this way: let your yes be your yes, let your no be your no. If you go even further back in antiquity, you can see King David say, a man of integrity is somebody who will swear to do something even if it costs him something and he won't change his mind. Like, yeah, I'll be there, or I'll pay for that, or I'll do that. And even when things go bad, he still steps up and does exactly those things. To bring it to modern day, let's say, maybe you've heard of Stephen Covey, the guy who wrote the 7 habits of highly effective people, right? He said the best manifestation of integrity is being loyal to people even when they're not even present. Meaning that your word truly is your bond. So if the definition is to actually do what you say you're going to do and do it with a pure heart, you're doing it with honesty and you're doing it with sincerity. Even in business, it's sad that nowadays people, they expect you not even to meet their expectations. And when you actually do meet their expectations and you go above and beyond, they're like blown away. I'll give you a story from my life. Recently, this last year, I've hired a personal mentor in my personal life and in my business life. And every time I go to his live event, every time I buy something from him, the more he offers, the more I want to buy. And I'm talking like paying big sums of money to get as much access as I can to what he has to say, what he's teaching, his methods, all those things, because not only does he meet the expectations, he goes so far above them. I just go, man, I want more. Man, I want more. Man, I want more. So there's a huge payoff, not just in your personal life, but in your professional life as well. Now, doing this thing with the right motive, this is where it gets really awesome. To do things with honesty and sincerity, I like the definition of sincerity. Now, there's been many scholars that debate whether the word sincere really comes from, the Latin word, without wax or with wax or what have you. But I'm going to tell you this. The story of where this word comes from, this without wax, is one that interests me greatly. To say something is without wax means it's a throwback to an era gone by when these guys back in the Greek, Roman days, when they would really set their heart on making these amazing sculptures. And you know the type I'm talking about, man. They were known for chiseling into marble and making great columns and colonnades and statues of amazing people. But what happened is these things didn't just happen over the weekend. It didn't happen in a month. It happened over time. And sometimes they would spend years on these statues, and they would be chiseling away, making sure the calves look just right, making sure the pec muscle comes in perfect, and there's abs. And they'd get to finally, they'd be doing the face, and if one wrong slip of the chisel and the hammer, boom, off would go the nose. Could you imagine working for years and the next thing you got this amazing thing and no nose? It's like, ah! Well, what happens with this? They would take this marble, they would crush it off, whatever the marble they were, chiseling from, they would make it a fine powder, and they would mix wax in with it, and they would glue that nose like back on, or they would make that nose there. And so it would look good. It's there on the Mediterranean, you got the coastal breezes coming in and out, they would sit it in the shade, and everything would be fine. But once you would move that particular statue out into the sun, and the heat from the sun would bear down on that wax, it would start to melt. Could you imagine? You're looking at this statue, next thing you know, the nose is like, all, the eyeballs are kind of all oozing out. It's because it was built with wax. It was made to look like marble, but it wasn't. And so when we're saying we're going to do something with sincerity, we're saying, listen, we don't have any other angle. We're not mixing everything in. What we say is what we're going to do. What we say is what you get. I'm not coming at you with another angle. I'm not coming at you trying to get anything from you. I'm here to give. I'm here to serve. Gandhi says, be the change you want to see in the world. And I don't know of any better characteristic than integrity that would truly change our city, our community, our country, and the world globally. Let's have integrity. Let's start a movement. Let's be a people that do what we say we're going to do and do it with honesty and sincerity. I really share a lot of things with you today, but integrity. Have you ever Hey guys, Keith Yackey here, and I'm so excited to come and give